Hi, folks. Today I'm really excited to talk to you about a government loan that we have. It's almost 100% financing. It's 99.5%, and it is sponsored by the government. It's an FHA loan. So let's talk about this loan. A lot of you might think, well, in order to get a loan like this, I need great or excellent credit. That's just simply not true. Have you had a bankruptcy in the past? Have you had a foreclosure in your past? Uh, have you had any collections? Do you have a limited credit or no FICO score? A lot of you might think, okay, I have all of these things or I have some of these things and I'm disqualified. Well, that's simply not true. Here's what we can do for you. If you've had a bankruptcy and it's at least 2 years old, then we can get you into this home loan. If your foreclosure has been 3 years, we can still get you into this home loan. If you've had no late payments or collections in the last 12 months, we can get you qualified for a 99.5% government home loan. That means no late payments. If you've had collections, as long as those collections were old prior to 12 months ago, if it's an old collection and it just showed up recently, as long as we can source that collection to show that this happened a couple years ago, then we can still get you qualified. So, what do you have to do to find out if you qualify? Well, that's really easy. You can give us a call on our toll-free number and leave us a message on our hotline, as well as there's some information provided there. You can go ahead and email us, or you can visit us online at our website and fill out an online application, and one of our loan officers will be happy to contact you. Let's talk about if you've had limited credit or no FICO score. Some people have never really established their credit and it's just not showing up. Other people have gone through a bankruptcy and having a hard time reestablishing new credit. So here's what we can do. We can use what's called non-traditional sources of credit. What are non-traditional sources of credit? Here are some examples. Basically, your rent payments, your utilities, your gas, electric, water, home phone, cable, TV. A lot of these things are provided to you, and at the end of the month, you're responsible for paying those. So, in one sense, you are being extended credit because they're providing these services to you. So, here's what we need to do: is if we can get together copies of your canceled checks or your direct bill pay showing that these are paid, and also a letter of good standing from these creditors, then we can use these in place of traditional line sources of credit in order to qualify you for this loan. Let's talk about, okay, so if you take a $200,000 house payment, 200,000, you can purchase a house for $200,000 in this market. You can find a lot of great houses. So what does that look like? A down payment on a $200,000 house at 0.5% would be $1,000. That's less than first and last month's rent and security deposit. So basically, you can get into a $200,000 home with only $1,000 down. Your housing payment on something like that would run you $1,400 a month. That's including your taxes, insurance, everything included. Rates right now are at the lowest they will ever be. Home prices are at an all-time low. So now you have rates that are low and home prices that are low. I mean, you just cannot lose. So what do you have to do to find out if you qualify? That's really easy. Give us a call, email us, or find us online. Right now, some of you might be saying, well, this payment, $1,400, that's higher than what I'm currently paying for rent, and I can live in about the same size house. Well, here's the thing: is you can catch a lot of tax breaks, and I can also show you how to get more money out of your paycheck to get so that you can put towards that housing payment. If you're making $4,000 a month, I can show you how to at least get another 275 or maybe even more out of your monthly paycheck. And I'm not talking about working an extra job. I'm not talking about doing anything dishonest. I'm talking about just being smart about your taxes. Give me a call. I'd definitely love to help you out with that. Once we get you into a home loan, I can show you what you need to do to save more money on your taxes and put that money towards the equity in your home. So let's recap. You can buy a home right now. Actually not zero, 0.5%, but very small amount. You don't have to have excellent or great credit. If you buy a home, it can actually help you get a monthly raise in your paycheck without working any extra hours or doing anything different. So what are you waiting for? What do you need to do in order to find out if you qualify? That's really easy. Give us a call on this 800 number. You can email us or you can visit us online. I look forward to answering all of your questions and helping you become a homeowner. Thank you.